It's a cordless kettle. So I'm using a basic screwdriver. First thing I'm going to do is screw that just there. Take that out. It's a standard screw. We can then remove this top. Put the screwdriver in and just pull it out. That comes off quite easily. 2 screws here. That is, now we're taking this cover off. There's the 2 screws. I think I'll leave them in there. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to move this whole section here. So that's obviously the switch cover. Now to get to the screw down here, I will need to take out the switch itself. So I can't get to it, not easily. So let's take that switch out. Again, there's a screw there. Take it out. So right, taking this screw out here. There it is. Now make sure you put the right one in the right place. There's one down here as well. You can see that. There it is. And now you can see this section here. Tells you how much water is in there. If you're repairing it and putting it back together, just note where everything is. So put it to one side. I mean, personally, I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Right, that's that one taken out. So they're out. And here we have. So underneath you can see that there's some heat compound. This is so that if there isn't any water in there and it overheats, it will shut down. This is the element, and if that overheats, normally because you haven't got enough water in there, then the windings, the wire that's inside will break and then it will stop working. Now, how do you check if it is working or not? If you get a multimeter and set it to ohms and just check there and there. That's 27 ohms, which is about right. So we know that this element is perfectly okay. Open readings. Then there's a good chance that this element has gone. In this case, it's working perfectly right. Now, could it be replaced? Well, it's not a replaceable item. It's been welded on, and so it's unfortunate that is the case. The old ones in the olden days you could replace, but kettles are so cheap these days that they obviously found out it's just not worth doing. If you look at this wire here, it's heat resistant wire, so it's very important if you do need to change the wires for any reason to make sure it is heat resistant. Well, I'm going to put it together and I'll put it into another video. Thank you for watching, and if you could subscribe if this gave you value, then please do, and I'll see you on the next video.